Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to VGC Worlds 2016. Still using this 2029 rated Japanese team, which honestly has been doing pretty well for us. I've managed to get some wins out of the blue, or not out of the blue, but some really, I guess, unexpected wins. My opponents, I think, have also made a few mistakes here and there, but we've definitely been doing really well. Now we go up against a standard-ish Kyogre team. Oh, my phone just doesn't want to take good pictures today. Okay, there we go. So a standard-ish Kyogre team. I do have the possibility to go for a Trick Room. It does have Smeargle, Talonflame, and Crobat, all of which are very threatening. Yeah, I might need a little bit more offense than Smeargle actually. So I'm gonna forego Smeargle because he does have access to Taunt. He also has access to potential Dark Void himself. Yeah, I'm gonna forego the Smeargle strategy. I'm gonna go Salamence Dialga. And gonna have Groudon in the back and definitely Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn can do pretty well, and because I do have Ferrothorn, I will expect my opponent to bring in Talonflame, so that's why I am bringing Salamence. And yeah, should be a pretty interesting dynamic here against my opponent's team. First Kyogre we faced this week. We've been facing a lot of Big 6 teams, or Big 6-ish teams, and my opponent actually leads Talonflame Gengar, which is pretty nice, I would say. I do Intimidate Talonflame, making it less of a threat, and if he goes for a Tailwind, that is perfectly fine. Dialga does resist Gengar's attacks, and I can simply Trick Room here and protect with Salamence. I mean, would he go for a Tailwind? I don't think so. I think he might go on the offensive. And would he protect Gengar? I don't know, but I'm not going to Mega Evolve so that I can remain slower than him. He does Mega Evolve, and that should guarantee me being faster this upcoming turn. But I'm not too scared of Gengar at this point, to be honest. And he does go for the Protect, which is perfect, because next turn I can go for a Double Edge onto that slot and guarantee there a ton of damage, or potentially even a knockout onto the Gengar. Talonflame goes for an Overheat, which is very surprising, but it's neutral against Dialga, so it's not really a big deal. Interesting choice there. Usually Talonflames are purely physical. And yeah, we get 5 turns of Trick Room. So we want to maximize the damage we deal in these turns. Talonflame is not really threatening us, so we are definitely going to Dragon Pulse. Question is whom? I reckon using Dragon Pulse onto Gengar plus going for a Hyper Voice is my best play, because I could double edge the Gengar, but I think the double up with the Hyper Voice and Dragon Pulse should be enough. And if Talonflame does in fact go for a Brave Bird now, with the recoil damage plus the Hyper Voice damage, that might be enough to KO it. Gengar goes for a double but fails, which is great. Talonflame does go for the Brave Bird, and onto the Salamence, which means maximum recoil damage, but I don't think Hyper Voice is going to be enough to KO it. Dragon Pulse does connect with Gengar, that will deal a ton of damage, and that's definitely in Hyper Voice range. So we KO, wow, we actually do KO both Pokemon. Was that a critical hit? No? Okay. So I really cannot ask for a better setup right now. Salamence will be slower than his supposed Kyogre in the back. Yep, there's Kyogre. And Well, there's two things here. Smeargle can either be faster or slower. But if he goes for the Dark Void, that's perfectly fine by me. I do have Ferrothorn, and he really shouldn't have too many ways to touch it. So, gonna Dragon Pulse the Smeargle here, and I'm going to protect my Salamence. I'm not too threatened by... Yep, there's the win. Yeah, I wasn't too threatened by Kyogre's attacks. I did take neutral damage from Ice Beam and resisted any water type attacks. Dragon Pulse would have brought Smeargle down to its Focus Sash most likely, and I had the Lumberry to wake up. So yeah, pretty nice game there for us. My opponent's lead was definitely not ideal for him. We countered it pretty well with the Salamence Intimidate, I think, and the Trick Room, and yeah, our rating is climbing really high because this is our that was our 7th battle of the week, and it was our 7th win in a row. So one of the best weeks I've had so far in the channel. Now we see another Kyogre team, but this time with a Moongus, which, seeing my team, he will probably bring it along. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a tough team to deal with. I do want Salamence. I really do want Salamence. But I also kind of want Kangaskhan actually. Okay. I'm going to lead Salamence, Dialga, once again. Gonna have Pharaoh in the back, and I'm gonna have Groudon in the back. So, no Smeargle, which might be a mistake, but I need more offense. I need offensive pressure, and the 4 Pokemon I'm bringing do provide me with a lot of offensive pressure. Let me turn off the fan, because the weather here in Mexico City is really weird. It starts getting really hot, and then I turn on the fan, and then it feels like I'm freezing, so... Okay, so I lead Dialga Salamence, as you saw, and he leads Kyogre Weavile. So, I am okay with that lead from him. I do get the Intimidate off, which is great. He does have the Primal, and he could do two things. He could go for the knockoff right away onto Dialga, but yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Because I could simply protect Salamence. Could definitely protect Salamence. Or bring in Groudon. But no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch Salamence into Ferrothorn, and I'm going to set up the Trick Room. Or try to, at least. If he goes for a Fake Out onto Dialga, that's fine. If he doubles up onto Dialga, he might not get the KO. He goes for a feint onto the Salamence. That's perfect, because that breaks his Focus Sash. What? But feint is a contact move. It even has the little thingy. Okay, are we going to lose our streak on a 10% chance? Am I really going to lose my undefeated streak on a 10% Ice Beam chance? Okay, I could Flash Cannon the Weavile slot, but switch-ins include Rayquaza. Yep, he does withdraw Weavile, so... And he does bring in Rayquaza. Now, Weavile didn't take Life Orb Recoil, so this Dragon Pulse might just outright KO Rayquaza, and that would be amazing. Ferrothorn thaws out, great! And Power Whip connects, so I might even get a double KO here. Wow! Okay. Thank you, RNG. Thank you, RNG. I really don't think that Rayquaza will have a Focus Sash. So this Dragon Pulse from a max special attack modest. Yep. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's the second turn of Trick Room gone, and we are now up 4-2 against a Weavile, which doesn't threaten me at all, and potentially an Amoonguss. No, a Thundurus. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Groudon can easily finish off this game for us. So, I'm gonna explode with Ferrothorn to deal maximum damage, and the real threat here is Weavile, so I'm just gonna Flash Cannon. And yep, there's a forfeit, okay. Okay, so yeah, that's the second win in a row today. Wow. Okay, what do? I now wish Ferrothorn hadn't thought out, because that would have made the battle a lot more interesting. But because I did target the right slot with the Dragon Pulse, I think I would have still had a really good chance to win because of the climate control. So, do I play a third game? I don't want to lose my streak, guys. I generally don't want to. I'm not gonna play. It's gonna be a quick video for you guys today. I don't want to break my streak. I am 8-0 for the week. We might get a perfect week for the first time in the channel. So, gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, and if you want to come back tomorrow and see and find out if I managed to get a perfect week, then you should definitely do that. Thank you guys for watching. I apologize for the really short video, but what can you do? I mean, he got lucky with the freeze, I got lucky with the thaw on turn 1, and yeah, I definitely wasn't counting on it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.